Hey guys, Ike here from archerytalk.com. I'm here today to do a review on the steadyform. What the steadyform is, we'll give you a good close-up look at this. We'll take some pictures and show you guys, exactly what this thing is. We're going to go out and do some shooting with this thing. But what the steadyform is, this is designed to help eliminate torque and help give you a anchoring positions, I guess, is a way to describe it, for your bow arm, to keep that arm in a consistent position every time, and to add some stability to your bow. We'll bring it up right here so you guys can see. But you can see I've got it mounted in the front right behind my stabilizer. You can also mount it in the rear to your string stop if you would like. I've got it mounted up here, but it does have a couple different options on how to mount it. And it comes with very good, very easy to follow instructions. Comes with everything you need to get this thing mounted up. This works for right or left-handed. You can see I've got it mounted behind my stabilizer. It can very easily be flipped right around and put on the other side, so it will work either way for left or right-handed shooters. Installing this thing took me about 5 minutes. I mean, it didn't take hardly any time at all. Getting it set up to my position, probably about 6 or 7 shots, and I had it where I wanted it. I've shot it about 50 to 60 times with this on my bow now, and I've fine-tuned it and tweaked it just a little bit as the more I've shot it, and to get it into more of a position that I wanted to. But I had it really close within just a few shots, so setting it up was no problem at all. You can see the way I have it positioned here. You basically screw it into your riser. It comes with a bolt here that's threaded on one side and tapped on this side, so you can screw it into your riser, and then you can screw your stabilizer into the end of it. It's got a couple set screws here, so you can rotate that around a little bit. It's got a bracket here that your rod will come into, and it's got a couple different rods for different setup. And it's got a set screw here and here. Now, your actual steadyform, the part that your arm goes in, which we'll show you in just a minute, has a couple of different holes on it, and it has a set screw on either side, so you can position that to the height that you want. The part here where your forearm goes into has a set screw right here, and this will actually position in a couple of different rotation or different ways. What this thing does is, we're going to take it out and shoot it, and we're going to give you some good close-ups. But you can see it lines up right there on my arm. So when I'm at full draw, it gives me basically a cradle to put my arm in. Now, I'm not putting any weight on that or anything like that, but it does provide some rear stability to the bow, and it is amazing feeling this thing at full draw. It provides a consistent anchoring point for your hand. It puts your arm in the same position every time. Now, I see a lot of products out there that say they're going to make you more accurate, say they're going to make you more accurate at long distances, and they're going to increase or improve your grouping at long distances. And I would have to say 95% of them are really stretching that claim. But this steadyform actually really does help add stability to your bow and help improve your accuracy and your consistency. It's one of those things you have to pick it up and you have to shoot it to believe it, because I mean, when I seen it, I thought, okay, it's going to add some, I see what the idea behind it is, and I believe that it's going to work. But when I put it on my bow and got it set up, it was absolutely unbelievable the difference it made in not only the feel of the bow, but also the accuracy of the bow that I was getting at longer ranges and at 20 yards. You know, my normal shooting's 20, 30, and 40, and at 20 and 30 and 40, I really noticed a considerable shrinkage to my groups and a considerable stability to my bow. It really added it made this bow feel completely different and completely 100% more stable and more just better. I mean, it's really hard to explain until you go out and get this thing on your bow. There are a lot of gimmicks out there and a lot of things that people claim that are going to do this and going to do that, and the steadyform absolutely 100% does those things and does them well. So I love this thing, absolutely love it. I cannot believe how much of a difference that it's made and how great this thing is. I don't normally gush about a product. I normally just, yeah, it does a good job and does this and does that. But this one, man, I mean, absolutely fantastic job, and just, I love it. I mean, it's going to be on my bow from now on. This steady form right here is going to go, whatever bow I'm shooting, this steady form is going to be on it. So we're going to go out here now, and we're going to do a little bit of shooting here. I'm in town, so I can't get quite back out to 60, 70, 80 yards like I'd like to, but we're just going to go out here, and we're not really going to show you the groups. You're just going to take my word on that. But we're going to go out here and show you how this thing works and show you the principle behind this thing. Okay, so I'm going to step real close to the camera because you don't actually need to see me. I just want you to see how this thing works. You can see there how this thing mounts to the back and how this thing's going to work. Put your hand on your riser like you normally would. And we get my release set here. Put your hand on your riser like you normally would and just slide your arm right into the cradle. Like I said, this isn't really supporting your weight. It's not really something like that. But it's just there to add rear stability to the bow and eliminate torque and help you to balance the bow out. And it does a fantastic job. Now you can see, you can set this thing back. You can set it forward more. I've got mine set up just a little bit behind my wrist. But you can set it up pretty much anywhere you want to. So, at full draw, it just cradles your arm. It adds stability to the bow, and it you know, it's a simple product, and it is very, very effective. I mean, I cannot believe how effective this thing is. Again, and I'm just wadding arrows together out there. Of course, I'm only at 20 yards right now, but I am just wadding arrows together. It is really, really, really cold out here. It's got to be in the teens, and it's starting to snow, so I'm going to take one more shot and head back to the shop. Right there you can see cradle. Okay, so not that much warmer in here, but it is a little bit better now to the wind. That is the steady form, and you can see it mounted there to the bow. Hopefully you guys can get a good look at this thing. But that thing it's awesome. I mean, I absolutely love this thing. And they say, you know, you won't know how you ever got along without this thing on the back of the package. And I completely agree with that. I don't know how this is a genuine step forward in your accuracy, and absolutely does what it claims to do. And like I said, there's a lot of stuff out there on the market that says we're going to improve your accuracy, and we're going to improve your groups at 50, 60, we're going to improve your range, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Steadyform absolutely does it. I mean, it is not a gimmick. It absolutely does what it claims to do. The other thing I really like about this thing is it's made in the USA. Made right here in the USA. Machining on it looks great. Everything on it is nice. Anodized, looks fantastic. It's available in a couple different colors. It's available in Lost. It's available in just a standard camo. It's available in Muddy Girl, and it's available in black, which I've got here. So it's got a couple different options as far as the color goes. You can get it to match your bow or whatever, however you want it. If you're a lady, you can get it to match your pink camo on your bow. It's also available in a youth model, so you can get this thing for your kid. You can get it for in the pattern that you want. But absolutely fantastic product. Love it, and I cannot see myself shooting without this thing again. Just absolutely that impressed with it. So be sure to check this out. We'll put their website below, steadyform.com. And for more product reviews, more archery videos, be sure to check out the best forum on the web at archerytalk.com. Appreciate you guys watching.